Many in this nation were upset with President Trump when he sent out a tweet condemning Al Franken, who was a sitting elected official who was accused of sexual assault and sexual harassment of a female. Yet President Trump never tweeted out anything about Roy Moore and the allegations of he went after young adolescent children to sexually harass them and pursue them, and some are even alleging sexual assault. Yet he's silent about the Republican who's being accused of being a child pedophile, but he has a tweet to put out about Al Franken, who was only accused of sexually assaulting another woman. Just as bad, but at the same time you have nothing to say about Roy Moore?
Well, there's a factual difference. First of all, there's this really interesting photo of Al Franken being a 10-year-old with a picture of him sort of grabbing at some woman's breast while she's sleeping. There's a photo of it. He's also admitted it. Roy Moore, whether I believe him or not, says he didn't do it. And I also think it's wrong to call Roy Moore a pedophile. Had this fight at home this weekend. I just think it's wrong. But
it's wrong because if you're going to condemn the sexual misconduct of one man, you got to also condemn the sexual misconduct of another. Irregardless to what party they're affiliated with, you can't play party politics or partisan politics when you're dealing with sexual immorality and misconduct like Roy Moore and Mr. Franken both have been accused of.
Okay, so the allegations against Moore deal with when he was in his early 30s, and a long time ago. He's been married 30-something years. I haven't seen any allegations since then. I think that means something. The Al Franken case, he's like in his 50s, and he's doing this. And now there's another allegation against him from a woman who claimed that he grabbed her butt while he was a senator. I do think there is a difference. I'm not excusing Moore, but I also
Wayne,
think the other difference.
So you're saying to me that if you find out 10 or 20 years from now that some 30-something-year-old man put his hands sexually on one of your daughters when they were teenagers, you mean to tell me you're not going to go after him when you find that out?
Oh, no, I'm going to have you and me go after him
You
together.
damn right you would. You know why? Because that's why you had this fight at home, because your wife understands moral correctness and not party politics better than you do. You ought to listen to her a little bit more, sir.
Oh, no, trust me, I listen to her a lot because I have to. But let me tell you something. I just think we've got to be very careful in this country to make people guilty before there's a full investigation.
I totally agree with you, but Trump cannot be a hypocrite and condemn the conduct of sexual misconduct of one and turn a blind eye to one member of his own party accused of the same thing.
Hasn't been proven.